And would you say based on your experience of self-compassion that sometimes that could be the difference between the 2?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. And and I can feel the difference because it feels like I'm actually taking care of myself instead of just satisfying this very temporary urge that in the long run is actually going to make my body feel not great. Probably my mental state won't be that great. And so it's like, oh, I'm having this alternative. It's actually really delicious. It's all in my mind that I have to have this other thing.
Mhm.
And so being able to go to a much healthier version, yeah, I mean, it makes me feel so good about myself. It makes me feel like I'm truly taking care of myself.
100%. And one thing I was curious about, so with this intensive, I heard a lot of people say this to me, and I thought it seemed to show up over and over again, where people would say, I really wasn't going to sign up for this intensive because I've already heard you talk all about the brain stuff. I already know about it. I've watched all the videos. I'm just not doing it, or they're like, oh, I don't feel comfortable sharing, so I don't want to do that, or maybe it could have been price related. As you came up on signing up for it, what points of resistance did you have? And now having gone through it, how do you see that differently?
Yeah. Um, I wouldn't say I had a ton of resistance, though I do know what you mean. Because there was a little of me going, well, I could just listen to another podcast. Um, but I know I've done different things in groups, and I know the power of the group atmosphere and feeling that like common humanity from the group, that we're all so similar, and that can be so incredibly powerful. And then also the opportunity to talk with you. I mean, my experience was anytime I wanted to ask you a question, I was able to do that
Hmm.
in the class. So it wasn't like I was a little bit concerned about that. I thought, oh, how many people are there going to be? And will
Hmm.
there be enough time for me to get my question in? But there really was. It felt very spacious and open, and you were so accommodating to everyone, making sure everyone got a chance to speak. So the resistance, I'd say, was minimal, but it was there a little bit.
Hmm.
And I think it wasn't there partly because I did feel stuck. And I
Hmm.
kind of went, okay, that's great. You think but it's not working.
Right.
So, what are we gonna do here?
Yeah.
And I'm so glad I did it. I mean, because it really just, I don't know, being in that group atmosphere, having you there, hearing these things, even though, yes, okay, you hear some of it before, it hit me in a different way. I think that happens too. Like when you're ready to hear it a little more deeply, then it can really change behaviors.